R.Revathi, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, SNS College of Engineering. In this lecture series video of Biology for Engineers, today's topic is about influenza. Introduction to influenza. The influenza is a seasonal flu. It's an acute respiratory infection caused by influenza viruses. Structure. The basic structure of an influenza viruses are it's like a nucleic RNA nucleoprotein, lipid envelope, and protein envelope are present in the influenza, neurominites and hemoglotis, salicylates, protein envelope, M2 and M1. These are the layers surrounded by the influenza virus. Types. In 1918, influenza is commonly called as a Spanish influenza. So that is a H1N1 infection virus that is spread from a bird to human. Transmission of H1N1 virus is mainly due to transmission from the birds to the human beings. Second one in 1957 called an Asian influenza, which is also referred as H2N2 influenza virus, which is caused by uh, animals virus to an human virus, H2N2 H1N1. This combination is called H2N2 influenza virus. In 1968, Hong Kong influenza, which means H3N2 influenza virus, which is caused by H3 avian virus, H2N2 human virus. Combination of these both two produces a H3N2 influenza viruses. Next, pandemic influenza, which is caused by avian virus plus H3N2 virus. All 8 genes new or further derivative of 1918 viruses. From 1918 to 1968, there is various types of influenza that is caused during the period where from all the categories from 1918, 8 genes or new derivations of viruses are found. The basic concept symptoms of influenza are a person may experience a cough, a severe headache, sore throat, weakness, and fever. These are the common symptoms of influenza virus, and it is also common for common cold. But influenza differ from that, which is sign and symptoms. The differentiation of common cold and influenza is symptoms onset gradual, where there is a common cold there is a gradual increase in your temperature or cold, but in influenza that causes a sudden variation in your cold. Fever may be rare, but in influenza there is a common symptoms called fever. Cough mild to moderate, that is common in influenza. Sneezing is common, and influenza sneezing is occasional. Throat pain is common, and in influenza occasionally throat pain may occur. Fatigue is occasionally, but in common in influenza virus. Feeling chillness is rare in common cold, but in influenza fairly common symptoms. Itching is occasional, and in influenza that is common, and a headache is rare in common cold, but in influenza it is a common symptoms. Causes. What causes influenza? Enveloped virus 100 nanometer. Genome composed of 8 RNA standards. The predominant surface protein is the hemoglobin protein, responsible for binding to host cell and inducing neutralizing antibodies. Neuromyonidase protein Na helps the virus to be released from the host cell. Body mounts immunoresponse against HA and Na. Types. Type A flu virus, type B and type C are the common types of influenza, where type A occurs in human and animal, and type B only in human, and type C is also only in human. Where severity in type A is severe, extremely harmful, and endemic. In type B, common and less severe, occasionally very harmful, non-pandemic. For type C is mild, rare, and non-epidemic. So most commonly, the most extreme harmful is type A flu viruses. Where what is mean by endemic is when a disease that exists permanently in a particular region or population. Epidemic is when an outbreak of disease that attacks many people at the same time and many spread through one or several communities. A pandemic means when an epidemic spread throughout the world is called pandemic. For the best example of pandemic situation is our COVID period. Prevention. Uh, in influenza, flu, year and causes of death in 2023, a statistic says that top five states are Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Delhi, and Kerala till Jan 2031, where the death rate is higher in Tamil Nadu. A survey says that 2018 to 2023, the causes and death rate of influenza viruses may decreased. In 2018, it's approximately about 1128, but in 2023, in death rate is about 9. So there is a huge difference between the difference in the death rate. Treatment. How the flu is treated. Consume water and clear liquids. Take a liquid food which is used to keep you in a hydrated state. Take prescription antiviral medication within 48 hours of symptoms onset. And take ODC medications for symptoms relief like Denial and Advil. Get plenty of rest. Influenza, different types of flu. Influenza B, influenza A, seasonal flu. Influenza C, influenza D, flu pandemic, H1N1 swine flu, and H5N1 bad flu. These are the common types of flu which are caused for human, birds and animals uh, all over the world. Assessment. Which of the following virus can give lifelong immunity to the disease after prior infection or immunization? Identify the influenza virus serotype that causes most of the epidemic. Which of the following microorganism is the common cause of secondary infection that can be seen with influenza virus infection? Major antigenic changes in HA or NA are known as an antigenic shift, which result in a new influenza virus subtype. True or false? Which of the following statement is not correct about the prevention measures of the influenza virus? Identify the source of H5N1 infection in humans. Thank you.